Water-chestnut is an aquatic crop, grown mainly in the tropical and subtropical region, as submersed plant community. It also thrives in the soft nutrient-rich waters, in lakes, ponds, and flooded fields like rice. The plant is well adapted to life at the water's edge, and prospers even when stranded along muddy shores. The kernel of water-chestnut contains a large amount of protein up to 20%, starch 52%, tannins 9.4%, fat up to 1%, sugar 3%, minerals, etc. They can be eaten, raw or cooked. Fresh water chestnuts are very flavorful, and are fruity, nutty, and delicately sweet. Propagation of the plant is commercially done by seeds. Plants are first grown in a low-nutrient nursery plot, and transferred when stems are about 300 millimeters tall. At the beginning of monsoon, the seedlings are lifted from the nursery tanks, and planted in pond, at a spacing of 1 to 2 meters or 2 to 3 meters, when the soil of the pond is fertile. Tops may be trimmed if they are too tall at transplanting. Care should be taken at the time of transplanting, so that seedlings kept moist, but not submerged. Each seed produces 10 to 15 stems, with submerged and floating leaves. The stems are anchored to the bed of the water body by numerous branched roots. As it is an aquatic plant, soil does not play so much important role for its cultivation. It can thrive well under a pH range of 6 to 7.5. Application of 30 to 40 kilograms of urea in per hectare area of pond after about a month of transplanting, and again after another 20 days, is highly recommended. The soil should be kept flooded with 100 millimeters to 300 millimeters of water throughout the growing period. A greater depth of water is tolerated by the plants, but they do not prosper. Water should drained off prior to harvesting. Reduction of water in the pond due to drought may create difficulty, and in such case, it should be replenished with water from other source. Luxuriant vegetative growth of the plant may result in highly fertile condition of the medium, with lower productivity of the plants, and hence, mild pruning become necessary in such case. Regular eradication of aquatic weeds, especially hydrilla and acornia, is utmost important during the cropping season. The flowering time of water-chestnut vary from one place to other place, but in general it flowers during July and August. Harvesting of water-chestnut is usually done at the month of September, and continues up to November. Yield of fresh nut range between 2,500 to 3,800 kilograms per hectare area of pond, which could be increased up to 5,000 kilograms per hectare by applying about 50 kilograms of urea per hectare of pond, along with eradication of weeds.